Hi, this is Michelle Goldman, and we're covering the GFS gluten-free shopping app for iOS. Gluten-free shopping is an utility tool that gluten-free shoppers will be able to utilize while they're shopping to be able to help store and record and more quickly locate the gluten-free items that they shop for every day. So this will utilize a back-end service to be able to log the users in and out and be able to store their credentials. And user will be presented with a login or sign up screen initially to be able to get into the application. Logs in, they'll be presented with the main four focal points in the center of the screen, which is all gluten-free items, my stores, and my shopping list. All gluten-free items is a pre-populated list of gluten-free items that the user can look at, and they can swipe and they can add that to their shopping list or add them to my items, which are their favorite items they purchase all the time. And then you can take a look and you can go into the item, look at the details. You can rate that product if you'd like to share that with the other GFS users and that community. You can also share the item socially, either through Facebook or Twitter. And um, and then that's it as far as the details of the commonly shared gluten-free items across all app users. Then if we go back, we have my gluten-free items, and those are the ones that the user typically shops for all the time. And that will list those items by store and by item so that they know which stores that they purchased them at. And they can go into the details, and they know that they purchased this particular item at Trader Joe's and it's found on aisle 2. So when they're shopping at multiple stores, they can quickly find the items, saving them a lot of time. And they have the same rating and sharing options on these details as well. Okay, and then we've got My Stores. This is a listing of user editable stores where they shop at all the time so that when they add products, they can quickly tie into those stores so they know where they buy those products. And then they can delete and they can add another store. At the bottom of the main screen, we also have it's a pick of the day when users rate different products. This is the GFS community and feedback from them on the products that they like, and that will appear on the main screen. We also have the menu where the user can log in and out from right here. If they forgot their password, then they'll be able to just quickly send that and get a reset. In their settings, they can come in, they can edit their image, and they can choose from the photo library, or when running on a device, they can actually take a picture from the camera and then change their password as well if they need to do that. Provide a contact form if the user would like to send us an email, any questions, concerns that they might have. Just some information about the application version number, and sharing the application out with others, where they can do it through Facebook or Twitter, and be able to share that across social media. User can also rate the app, which will be tied to the App Store, and sending feedback, which will also pull up an email form, which the user must have email set up on the device to be able to send that feedback. Privacy policy just has lorem ipsum right now, and terms of use, the same thing. So that takes care of the menu item. Then the next four main components, we've got the home screen, which we load to automatically. Top products, these are rated by the GFS app users. So starting from today, going back for the past week, you'll have whatever that top rated item was and who that GFS app user is who put that rating in. The next item down at the bottom on the tab bar is scan item, and that's one of the main features where the user will have this app on their device at the store. Then they will be able to come here to scan item, and then they can scan a barcode of a product. It will then search through our internal API and all of our gluten-free products and be able to provide that information and feedback back to the user so that they'll know if that product has gluten in it so that they can quickly avoid it, or they'll be able to actually save that into my items so then they can store that and they'll know which store they bought it at, in which aisle, and know that it's gluten free. And that's what the app really is centered around, is being able to save gluten-free shoppers time and be able to help them stay more organized with the products that they buy, which typically are at three or more stores every month. And then our last feature here is gluten-free resources, which will be a list of links to additional gluten-free resources that are available in the community that'll be helpful to our app users.